All right, do we got a quorum?
Yes, sir, we do have a quorum.
All right, so it's 9:45, so I'm gonna go ahead and call this meeting to order. So welcome, everybody. Hopefully everybody had a great new year. First thing is an opportunity for public comments. So do we have anybody that would like to speak? Anybody from the public?
We have not received any notification of anyone from the public, and there's nobody on the line indicating that they would like to speak, Mayor.
All right, so we'll just move on, and we'll move on to our staff updates.
Good morning, all. The staff updates for the list of upcoming K-Tempo meetings are in your packet there and on the screen. For February and March, those are planned to be electronic. If that changes, we will let everybody know. The 2045 MTP Reprioritization, the call for project, of course, closed on the 13th. We received a total of 84 projects. The objective scores for those projects are currently being calculated by our consultant. Staff have worked to provide an updated schedule on that process, as well as where we are in the process on that following page that's now on your screen. And the air quality readings for the month were 47 in Temple and 50 in Killeen. And that is all I have for staff update, unless there are any questions, Mayor.
All right, any questions? All right, great job. Next item is an action item. It's approval of our minutes from our last meeting, December 16, 2020. And that's in your packet. So if anybody have any questions or comments on those? Seeing none, if we'll just type in a motion and a second. Motion by Mr. Miller, Judge Miller. Second by Mayor Davis. And so all those in favor, just stay put. If you're in opposition, just write it in there, make it easy. So seeing no opposition, minutes are approved. Next item is a discussion and an action plan regarding approval of the reprioritized congestion management process, network segments list, and staff update on this.
Yes, sir. These network segments were updated over the past 2 or 3 months with our consultant. They went out for public comments during the months of November and December with no public comments received. Today, we are bringing these segments back to the policy board for approval. TAC did recommend approval of the proposed network segments at their meeting earlier this morning. And for your review and refresher, included in the packet is an overview that was provided at the December meeting by our consultant, and the updated reprioritization results for highways are included on page 21 and for arterials on page 22.
All right. Any questions for staff? All right, seeing none, this is an action item, so we just need a motion and a second to approve. Just type it in the comments. Motion by Mayor Davis, second by Mayor Diaz. So if there's anybody in opposition, type it in, otherwise motion carries. Next item, staff Kendra, discussion and an action item regarding the approval of the amendments for FY21 through 24 Transportation Improvement Program, our TIP. And this is the 2045 Transportation Plan. And again, this is in your packet, pages 27 through 42. So Kendra.
Yes, there are the 4 projects listed on the divider page: W3501, which is the US 190 bypass; W3507, the Northwest Loop 363; W40-04A1, Loop 121, Phase 1A; and B4503, Belton 13th Avenue Sidewalk projects. These projects have all gone out for public involvement and received TAC recommendation for approval of the TIP and MTP amendments that are listed in the packet. They are quite lengthy, so I will not go through all of them one by one, but they are there listed for review. The most recent project was the Belton project, and it received recommendation from TAC this morning for approval. As a reminder, this is the schedule of all of the projects that have gone out for public involvement spanning September to current, and each project is listed on the screen for which the dates are referring to. So the schedule again brings us current to today with a request for Policy Board to approve all 4 of these projects so that they can move forward with TxDOT and the Commission.
All right, any questions for staff? And this is also a action item, so we just need a motion and a second, please. Motion by Mrs. Nash King, second by, who is that? Mr. List. I think that's it. Sam
Listy with the city of Belton there.
Got it. All I saw was conference room. Sorry about that. All right, so we got a motion and a second. If there's anybody in opposition, please write the comment. Otherwise, motion carries. Our next item is item number 7, discussion item regarding public input received through December 2020. And Kendra?
Yes, sir. We did receive 3 comments in the month of December, all in favor of the Belton project that was just approved. There were no comments outside of.
All right, awesome. We got people paying attention. All right, any questions on this one? And last item, a quick meeting. But last item before we adjourn is any member comments. If there's anybody that would like to say anything, just want to take time to welcome our newest members. I know that we have 2 from the city of Killeen, Debbie Nash King. I don't know if Mr. Harris is there, but they are the newly appointed to the K-Temple from the city of Killeen. So welcome. But does anybody have any comments?
Mayor, this is Ryan. I just wanted to remind everybody that following this brief meeting we had this morning, we will be taking probably a 5-minute break, and at 10 o'clock beginning the virtual bus tour workshop. This is the first time staff have done this. Typically we do this in person, so it'll be interesting. And we'll be looking forward to some constructive feedback on this process once that finishes. But that'll start at right at 10 a.m.
All right, and they got the link and everything to go to that, right? Or is it the same?
It's the same. Correct me if I'm wrong, Kendra. It's the same link. If you did not receive the virtual bus tour information, please reach out and staff can get that over to you.
Awesome.
That is correct, you're Ryan. And we encourage everyone, those members that are members of the TAC, they received a separate email from James with the subjective scoring spreadsheets. We recommend that those members at this time refer to those spreadsheets and utilize this as a time to start scoring subjectively those projects that are submitted during this project bus tour. On your screen, you will see 4 projects from each entity that were selected to be discussed during the bus tour. There are other projects, as we are aware, that were submitted and will need to be scored as well. But the spreadsheet was supplied to the TAC so that they could begin the subjective scoring process during this virtual bus tour.
All right. Is there anybody else? Any other comments? If not, then last thing is just to adjourn. So we are adjourned.